If you guys need Ultimate Team coins, then go and check out MMOPO.com. Their link will be down in the description. Use code CAPGUN to get yourself a discount. You're right, guys. It's CapGun Tom here, and welcome to episode number 96 of our Draft to Glory. Not really all that much going on at the moment in FUT Draft, unfortunately, but we will persevere anyway. I want to keep the uploads daily on this channel. We currently have a record of 337 for 50 losses, and fingers crossed we can, I don't know, do something, get a good draft, or I don't know, get a good player out of the packs, because at the moment there really isn't very much that I've got my fingers crossed for. So let's dive in and see what we are going to start it off with. I will go. I actually had a comment the other day that said, I'm so sick of you just building the same draft over and over again. So I've taken that to heart maybe, and what's probably going to happen is this is going to massively backfire and we're going to get completely ruined. I'm going to go for the 3-3-5-2. No, the 3-4-1-2. Let's go with that. We haven't used this once, I don't think, this series, so hopefully it's not going to be too nasty to us. We'll start off with a little bit of Mertens. He will take up that cam spot, unfortunately, but realistically, the other spots are just... Oof. Right, we'll take the Hunter card. Realistically... Right, we might actually be building Serie A here. We've got Lukaku, we've got Romelu, so we've got a strong link to Mertens, which is something. It would be lovely if we could get some... You know what, if EA could put in flashback cards and all the SBC cards into draft right now, that would be top notch. Maybe we could have had like a flashback Ashley Young, or a flashback Alexis Sanchez for a strong link to Lukaku. That would be pretty cool. Obviously that is not the case as of this moment. So let's see what we're going to find in the centre mid spots. He's from... Very dangerous to take that player without having any other players from that league on the board. And I don't really think they've got any good centre backs either. So the strong links would be difficult to find. Let's take Paulie P. I do like a bit of Paul Pogba every so often. He isn't the best, but every so often he'll do. And maybe João Moutinho? You know what would be great is a shapeshifter. If we take João Moutinho, shapeshifter Ronaldo would be great. Alright, let's go for João Moutinho then. He gets a link at least to Pogba. I don't really know what we're looking for. Probably looking for, well, anyone that would have, fit this team. I guess we'll take Mancini, because obviously we've got a little bit of Serie A going on and there's no Prem, so... Hey, we have had some tragic picks to start today off, and we get the new Kyle Walker card, which I really want to take, but my brain is just saying you can't not take Van Dijk. It's the first time we get offered him as well. We get split with an amazing card. I know it's not bad to get the amazing card, but right now I would have loved to have had the option of having both these players, for example. We're going to have to take Van Dijk, because realistically that is just a card that is too good not to take. And then... I really don't want to use Vertonghen. I really don't want to use Vertonghen. Could I use Sula and potentially get like Neuer in net? Neuer does pop up quite a bit. It's a crazy call, but the perfect link would be absolutely fantastic. And we don't get Neuer. Okay, so that's put us back. We don't even get Prem, so that's even worse. I guess we'll take Bundesliga. Please, I need Neuer. Well, that ain't Neuer, is it? Right, we get a strong link to old Van Dijk. To Stegen's probably a no-go, because he's just a soft link. Oblak, no way. Donnarumma is the only other real choice, because he's strong links to Mancini. But I think we should go with Alisson, because realistically we're trying to get Van Dijk into the team and to have some chemistry. Now I really regret not taking Vertonghen. Well, maybe we can save it along the way. We've got Sol Campbell. There's Kyle Walker, the wrong one. But we'll take Sol Campbell. That's really big for us, because that actually sorts out the chem on the goalie and also Van Dijk as well. However, at the moment, our midfield is looking a bit ropey. And Eden Hazard wouldn't be too bad. He'd play on 7. Ronaldo shapeshifter card or inform card would be massive for us. And then if we got like I don't know, an Italian right mid, so that would do as well. Right, okay, so let's have a look at our final defender to see what it's going to be. There's Vertonghen, just kind of like there to troll me. I don't really want to take him. I might take Idrissa Gueye, you know. I will take Idrissa Gueye. Because, you know what, Neymar and Mbappe pop up all the time. And we can just do this. And then we'll have full chem on that. We probably will be needing some sort of, or some form of, yeah, we're going to need some sort of icon, I think, in somewhere. KDB is huge. That is like literally the perfect pick. That is literally the perfect pick for us right there. Look at that. Wow. Talk about a good pick coming along when you need it most. That is absolutely freaking amazing. Right, okay. Let's not get too excited. I don't really want to take another midfielder for now. I kind of want to find out if I can get Neymar or Mbappe or something. Right, we do have Martial, who would be a perfect link to Pogba. The others don't really help me all that much. Havertz definitely doesn't help me. Vardy doesn't help me. Well, he could if we wanted to pivot into a full Prem team, but I'm not looking to do that. Caputo's not terrible, but I think that Martial is the out-and-out pick here to potentially go into that left mid spot. Okay. This is another bit of a dodgy one. Leroy Sané again would let us pivot just a little bit, but realistically we're still looking for someone different. Huh. Could just take the highest rated. Nothing really helps us all that much. We could go with Verratti. You know what? Because we've already got Martial, I'll take Verratti potentially so that we can pivot into La Liga. Or Ligue 1, sorry, if we need to. Right, now we need to start seeing those big players. We've got Alaba. None of this helps me. Maybe I should take Robertson just as backup to play at the other left centre-back position. I think that's got to be the play there. Right, okay. Ooh. Okay, now we're talking. Now we got a little something, boys. Now we got a little something. That perfect link. Oof. Ooh. Right, you go there, you go there, you go there. Perfect link there, and then we're literally one chem link away from full chemistry. So let's see what the other midfielder is. Petty, we're sorted. We are fully sorted. We don't even need the perfect link, to be honest. We just need a strong link. Now, this is a cool team. You guys, whoever it was who wanted me to make a different team, I've gone away and I've done what you asked for, mate. I've literally done what you've asked for to a T. So I'm actually relatively happy with it as well. I don't think it's too bad a squad. I think it's actually relatively good. So let's finish off taking a few more players. We've got Messi. It would be silly not to take him at this point, I think. There's no way that we can play Royce in there, is there? No. We'll take Messi as backup super sub in case we need him. I will take my left mid now, actually. See what that's going to provide us with. We can actually get Overmars to play there. Which is a lot better than Martial, let's put it that way. Put it that way for free. Much better than Martial. Could even actually take Hudson-Odoi and play Sol Campbell there. If we wanted to make a different team. And since people, I can do that, can't I? If I switch that round, that'll be fine. Yeah, because the perfect link is good. He has a strong link already. Yeah, let's do that then. There you go. If you want a different team, I will give you a different team. We have built a Bundesliga, Premier League and Serie A hybrid. There you go. Full chem as well. Perfect. Literally everyone is on full chem. We have absolutely smashed it out of the park. I'm not going to lie. Different team has been made. And this is where I'll promptly get absolutely obliterated in the actual thing. Right, time to get the chem styles in the right place. Okay, now to pick our final position and finish off the draft. We get the silver selection, which is absolutely fine. So there we go. That is going to be that. Let's rearrange back to what we were before. So Petty there. Gnabry there. Van Dijk through the middle. Realistically, Van Dijk doesn't need any more defending stats, so doesn't need a shadow chem style. Where is Sule? Sule is there. In you go. And we need to put Pogba back in. And then to finish it off, we have got Lukaku. Little bit concerned about our strike force, but we do have super subs to bring on if they're needed. Rearrange the pitch or rearrange the team. This might be our most inventive team we've ever made, actually, I think. And then we'll take Radecki and put on Moutinho. So decent, right? Does it go 190? It does not, but that's absolutely fine. Let's get the manager and confirm this bad boy up. And anyone that gives Mertens Chem, you'll actually give Petit 1 point, I think. Whereas before, I don't think he was on full. Yeah, no, he'll be on full now. Okay, so it will be the French manager. So there you go, guys. Confirmation of a 189, but potentially our most inventive squad that we've ever built. Very happy. And I thought we'd go for something slightly different on the old kit front today. We've exhausted the Manchester derby now. We are going to be going Benfica versus Porto, and we're going to be repping Porto. So let's go and get the Porto home kit. I don't think we need to get ourselves the badge, to be honest. Let's quickly, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the Porto kit this cheap, to be honest. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a couple of home kits there. Right, save. So pop that on. And that is going to be our new rivalry, Porto versus Benfica. Let's get into it. Right, so here we go. First round, our opponent is using a 3-4-1-2 just like us. He has Team Robertson a left mid. He has Moments Ronaldo and Scream Aguero. Some really, really good cards in there. And I hope you guys are enjoying the new time for the Draft of Glory to go up at midday each day UK time, just purely for you to have something to do while you're all at home from school or work or whatever is going on with you at the moment. I hope you're all keeping safe, guys, and you're not getting too affected by everything that's going on in the world at the moment. Now, you can see here we get a penalty. It was quite a soft penalty. He's already paused. We have to watch a 6-week run-up from Pogba, and Pogba does slide that one away to make it 1-0, and that's in the 2nd minute. He actually has the pause off, and he leaves the game after that. So we go into the next round. This guy's using a 4-4-2, really, really solid team. All, like, meta players, bar maybe, like, Aguero. Aguero would be the only one that I wouldn't probably pick to put in my team if I had the option, but maybe use him for chemistry or whatever. And you can see here that we unfortunately go behind to Mane early on. He just absolutely slams that one away. And then we actually get straight back into it. Lovely turn from Mertens, then near post shot to get that equaliser. And then we just pretty much just drilled the pressure onto our opponent. Absolutely rocket strike from Lukaku. The goalkeeper can't get anywhere near it. Lehmann is left struggling. And then in the last minute, we finish off the game as we go through with De Bruyne. We ball roll the goalkeeper and just slide it in to make it 3-1 and kill the game. And that is going to be a rage quit from our opponents. So now we're going into the semi-final, which confirms we won't be doing any more drafts despite what the score is in this one, because once we hit the semi-final, we don't need to replay. Our opponent has pretty insane squad. Headliner Aubameyang, Zidane, Moments Petit, he's got Moments Barnes, Garincha, he's also got that Kante shapeshifter card. And this was just one of those games, unfortunately, boys. Look at this. I just created so many good chances. My opponent really didn't create anything for the first, like, 65 minutes of the game, 75 minutes of the game. Whereas I managed to create, I think, 3 chances, this being the best of the bunch, and none of them went in. I would say that I would expect them to go in about 90% of the time. Anyway, you can see there, we go and put in a tackle. We actually put in a block. I'm not really sure how this is a free kick in any sense of the imagination, other than the fact that maybe he goes through him after. But I put in the block, like I was trying to block the shot there, which is exactly what we did, and then it gives the free kick and he scores from it, and I was just so tilted by that after missing 3 really, really glorious chances. And it just all went Pete Tong, went ultra attacking. We put in a great read there to get back across our player, but it doesn't matter because the game is just ladling like piles of luck all over our opponent at this point. You know, we put in a great move with Van Dijk to try and get the ball there. He gets past us. He hits the post, it comes back out, and it goes to him. It was just an absolute madness. And then he scores, obviously, off that through ball in the last minute. Now, I came off a little bit moany in this section of the video while I was giving my post-draft analysis. And I didn't really want it to sound moany. It was more like I wanted to state it more as a question. Obviously, I wasn't particularly happy about losing this game after probably having the best of the chances in the game, just like scooping him up and giving him everything that he could possibly want and need. Yeah, the thing I wanted to ask was, what do you guys actually want to see from this series? Because this series is for you. I originally started this series to try and make profit off draft, and to do that, statistically, you've got to win the draft, and therefore I use the best players and try and use the best teams. regardless of whether it becomes a bit repetitive and I end up using the same players over and over again. Some people I think are here for more like a squad building element to see what more creative drafts, which is exactly what we did today. But unfortunately there is a downside to using the creative drafts. Obviously you've got weaker players, maybe weaker formations, etc. Yeah, it's just one of those ones I need to ask you about. Do you want to see the creative drafts where I might not win the draft, or are you hoping, or would you rather see like a more a stronger draft where I use the more meta players and try and win the draft, or do you want to see me just basically try and get like the highest rated draft every time? Like there's a couple different ways we can go. I know when like the new moments cards or the team of the week moments, etc., and the flashback, not the flashbacks, but when the new promos come out, I try to get cards from that promo to put into the team because they're brand new and I want to try them out. But really, I want to know what you guys want to see. Do you want to see high rated, meta, or do you want to see inventive? Let me know down in the comments section. The packs didn't really pay out, and unfortunately, that is how the episode's going to end. So I'll see you all next time. Peace.